RGTV.
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 Yeah, this is DJ YMF. I think we're live from Inphase Audio. We're on RGTV.
Hey, what's up? This is DJ NEXT1 here with RGTV and Inphase Audio. Hanging out, man. Gonna answer some questions here for you. Let's go.
DJ YMF, i.e. your mama's favorite DJ. I don't know why, she just loves me. Don't worry about that, though. Just a DJ, man. I'm a music lover. Somebody who wants to play the music. Somebody who enjoys playing the music. Plain and simple.
Who is DJ NEXT1? I am a well-known DJ here in Omaha. I do a lot of traveling outside of Omaha as well. So besides, the club aspect, which I started from, I'm really, the last couple of years, been going into weddings and also more corporate gigs, concerts, bigger things, bigger venues. Just trying to develop not just me as a DJ, but also as a company. Really just tackling that. That's, DJ NEXT1 is.
Primarily, I would refer to myself as the instrumental DJ because every show I play nothing but instrumentals, old school, new school, primarily hip hop. We gotta keep the beats rocking. As a former producer, I respect the beats a lot, so it's all about the beats when it comes to me.
As far as genre, on a club night, I'm usually doing more of an urban, more hip hop, dance music. If I DJ towards the ladies, that's one aspect that I find I stand out from the others. If you DJ towards the ladies, what happens is the ladies will follow you. They'll come onto the dance floor, and you'll be known to like where you DJ at. Usually the ladies will be there because you take care of them, they take care of you. Country, rock and roll, Latin, salsa. I mean, that's all things I do.
Been DJing roughly about 3 years. It's kind of an accident how it all happened. Just I was in the studio one day, and one of my guys had his turntables fired up, and hey man, let me try that. I kind of fell in love that day. Yeah, that simple.
I've actually had turntables. When I say there's a difference of having the equipment and actually doing it, I've had turntables for a majority of my life. I've always had a love for music. So, I kind of slowly got into DJing. At one point, I was DJing in the clubs, and I noticed like the bartenders were making more money than me at one point. And I'm a very young kid. I wasn't even old enough to serve at the time, and I was allowed to start training bartending at the age of 18, 19. And then I kind of got away from DJing a little bit, actually in clubs, but at home I was still doing it. But overall, it's probably been about 10 years after DJing, getting to the bartending, then management, then club owning, and I kind of got away from all that stuff and got right back to my roots and the love of music and DJing. So, heavily, like the last 5 years I've been going at it, but overall I've been with music DJing, practicing on turntables for over 10 years.
Like I said, I used to be a producer, so I've always been heavily influenced by production, and the producer DJs seem to have always stand out to me. Like High Tech is definitely my favorite producer, hands down, and i.e. he's a really dope DJ. The Premiers, the Pete Rocks, these kind of people are what I always looked for, and I always listened and enjoyed hearing how they could chop a beat up, and then you would hear a dope scratch that you could tell wasn't cut and pasted in there. Right. Those things are always something that I just admired, but I never thought I would ever start DJing. It was never really something I ever thought of. It just kind of happened one day.
Just maybe the first time of actually DJing in front of people, that was an awesome experience. And how it happened was it was a long time ago. There was this bar. It was not even a bar. I'm sorry. It was a kiddie club called the Asylum, I think it was called. Anyway, it was downtown. It's where Jimmy John's is at now. Bill, who owns Whiskey Tangos, used to own the kiddie bar, and I was like one of the first times I was able to DJ. And basically, the DJ wasn't playing any good music. Nobody was dancing. I got into the DJ booth, and just talking to him, he kind of just let me take control. And it was a thing that we kept going there every week, and then just growing into it, and then having my own set finally. That was like my first waking experience. Like, this is what I want to do.
As far as the art is concerned itself, I just love it. I love it every day. Like every time I fire up the decks, I'm happy. As far as the full form itself, I spend a lot of time working, so I don't get to do a lot of research as I would anywhere else.
Right.
with the cats that I do kind of lean towards, they're local, so we don't get too much on the national scene as of yet. Still growing.
I've seen a lot of things change. I used to, I still have my old turntables and crates of records, you know what I mean? They're just collecting dust right now, though, but I'll never let them go because, I mean, they're like a part of me. But, every once in a while I go back and visit them, but it's from that till now to where, like, almost anybody can be a DJ, and, it used to be very expensive. It's still expensive to be a DJ now, just to start up, get the right equipment. But before, it was way more expensive. Now it's like you can get a decent used pair of turntables for $200. Already has 2 turntables, a mixer. You just plug in and play, and you're good to go. But then the next aspect is getting the speakers, the right speakers, and everything else. And make sure, actually, speaking of speakers, we're in Inphase. I'm going to plug those guys real quick, man. If you guys want any car stereo speakers, come check them out, man. I got not a lot of stuff in here. Right when I came in, and I'm just blown away. So, speaking of speakers, but anyway, that was one thing I've seen dramatically change from the game was just the technology. It's so much easier to DJ now. You can carry 70,000 songs with you on a flash drive, and instead of 5 million crates, So that's definitely the game changer.
When it comes down to the actual DJing itself, I'm a fan of Jazzy Jeff. Everybody should be. If you don't, that's your own problem. Like when I was coming up, enjoying hip hop as the culture and as pure as it was, you had Funk Flex, you had Kid Capri, you had DJ Clue. They were just they were the ones who were out there really, really doing it on a different level. And then Sway and King Tech, that kind of era, Beat Junkies, like these are some real heavy DJs. Those were the primary sounds of my youth. So coming up, that's really what I got into. But the older I got, when the South kind of took over, you got drama and screw and this whole other movement of DJs. Like, this is kind of crazy. So I noticed nobody does beats. So I stick with the instrumentals, and my influences really come locally. Like we have DJ Skyscraper, DJ Shorty, and Mr. Soul, all local DJs. Harsh crowd rockers. It's a real deal out here, and it made it fun.
As a young age, man, I really fell in love with just the crisp, hard beats of Run DMC, Beastie Boys, and then moving over to the West Coast, just growing up to that. But at the same time, though, I was still, growing up in the grunge age, to where I was listening to Nirvana, I was listening to Soundgarden, I was listening to Pearl Jam, So, like, that raw music, that beat, the innovative sound is what really, captured me to get into music and follow my love.
And I don't know, man. I just don't know. I keep rolling with the punches. Different artists I do different shows with. I end up doing more shows because different artists like what I do. It's nothing but respect. It's nothing but love. So I can't really predict what I'm going to do in the future. All I do is work. So work. If you need YMF, I'll at them. If not, I'll probably still be at your show anyway because we rock with everybody.
I was saying earlier, now I'm going into more of building not only a brand but a business. I have a large stockpile of speakers now to where I can do all the big major concerts at Mid-America Center, Ralston Arena. We've actually got a couple events going on at Ralston Arena coming up. Is the Bikini Boxing on August 12th. We also have the Barber Eye Expo coming up, and Sunday, 2 Sundays from now, as well, at the Mid-America Center, so make sure you want to check that out. But that's kind of more where I'm aiming to is not only for me to DJ, because I find myself being requested on double on certain nights, but to build a team around me that can fulfill those DJ needs. So if I have 2 people that want a wedding, I can send another DJ out, and have him do that wedding and know for sure that my product and my person I'm sending as representative is going to do a great job. So that's kind of where I'm going into the future.
Nothing on the internet yet. I'm starting to construct actual mixes that I have out there that I'm going to put out there, and you will find them on the SoundCloud. You will find them on Facebook. I have a page, DJ YMF, at Facebook. But as of yet, nothing till the end of the summer. We're gonna put something really special out for the end of the summer, so be careful. The flock is coming.
You can see me live DJing like 3-4 times a week here in town. It's usually like on Saturday nights. I'm usually at Rhythms, Friday at Tailgaters, but I'm also, I've been at Soho, Taza. I've DJed at Rehab, also places downtown, places out west. I do weddings as well. And then also a couple times a month I'm doing community events here down in North Omaha. Free events out in the park. I just DJ out there for the kids. We do like little dance-offs, and we give out free stuff. So if you just follow my Instagram page, that's DJ NEXT1. Also on Facebook, either at Nicholas Scalise, last name Scalise, which is my personal page. I'm kind of maxed out on friends right now, so if you want to add my fan page, or to just you add me, I add you back kind of thing, it's DJ NEXT1.